This could be Deebo Samuel's last day on the team. He can get traded any moment. So let's start with his latest, maybe his last tweet as a member of the 49ers. About an hour ago, he said, "Too real to entertain half the stuff y'all be saying, but it do be funny though. Everybody want their voice to be heard about a situation they know nothing about and just be saying whatever the next person say, ... Have a blessed day. Deuces." What do you think about Deebo Samuel once again pointing out that no one knows what's going on and yet offering zero clarity?
This guy's just trolling us at this point. Doesn't he have to be? He just keeps kicking the beehive that is us who talk about it for a living and the fans. But to me, it's just, couldn't you just say it straight up what's going on? Just, smash it, just, end it there. But he just keeps leading it on. Maybe it's an agreement that he has with himself and his agent or the 49ers of, hey, we're not going to put all this, air out all our dirty laundry in public or not. Because it definitely feels like he's having fun with it to a degree. Like he's just like, I'm just, these guys, and not everything's football related, Grant, just letting you know, not everything's football related, Grant. So he's probably taking it to that levels. But to me, it's just, dude, why would you just let us know what is up? I mean, I get there's a point like, hey, there's no such thing as entitlement. We know anything, but all right. Well, then he shouldn't get all upset or emotional over what people are drawing speculation over.
Well, he's trying to act like he's not upset and emotional, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. It's hella funny. Like, you've tweeted this 3-4 times now. You blocked me about the same thing. Every time it's like, oh, wow, everyone thinks they know. Like, it's clearly bothering you that people are speculating. If that's the case, clear it up. You don't owe anyone an explanation. But if it bothers you that people are speculating about a mystery that you could clear up, clear it up. You have the keys. You have the solution to this. If you don't want to do that, then just, I guess he's saying he's laughing at it, but I think he's pressed. I think he's a little upset.
It's probably like a catch-22 for him. Is he's like, some of this stuff is funny. Some of this also is like a straight face palm for him, but it's like, that's pretty much the nail on the head right there. It's like, all right, look, you kind of created this to a degree. No one would have knew a single thing about a trade request, about anything until the very moment where you scrubbed your Instagram account. And now it just forced us to start drawing like a little bit of like hypotheticals, little theories of what's going on, because ultimately we're still kind of in the dark of what your real beef is. Is it because of money? Is it because of usage? Or what is it, Deebo? I mean, you just keep going out there, just keep leaving all these cryptic tweaks. All he's doing is essentially just sending smoke signals and using us all just to figure it out for ourselves, which, of course we're all going to freak out about it and talk about it.
And plus he's adding fuel to like people's fire, like people who are kind of like, for example, there was a person who wrote for us like for a month who no longer writes for us and has really far out takes, like crazy stuff. Sorry. But he's saying like him and other people are saying it's because of Trey Lance. It's because Trey Lance was, not good on third down, like which is to me ridiculous. But until Deebo says something, then anyone can say anything.
Yep.
Anyone can say anything.
All those outrageous takes are going to be drawn conclusions. Right? Is it because of Trey Lance? Is it because of, I don't know, someone looked at him the wrong way or whatever? I don't know. Everything's going to be far-fetched, but hey, until this guy at least clears some of the sand from the picture, we're going to still have that blurred vision of what's going on.
Yeah, and as long as there's really no evidence, any person can say, well, this is the theory. Like, any theory has as much weight as another. So, Deebo, I don't know. You might want to get out in front of this because the Niners are very in a sly way, they're making you look like the bad guy.
Yeah, because they already have.
Deebo, you can't talk to him. We don't even know what his deal is. We tried to give him his money. He doesn't want it. Like, you got to get out in front of this eventually.
Mm-hmm. And they did it with Adam Schefter just last week already, right? Just last week when they immediately said, hey, look, it's us. We're over here. We're trying to give this guy a deal. He's the one that doesn't want to talk. Look at that guy. They already had their own little safety net, and they kind of knew the trade request was coming. And so while Deebo's just continuing to go off this cryptic thing, the Niners essentially have kind of indirectly said it through the media, through Adam Schefter and stuff like that.
We haven't made an offer.
Come out there.
We haven't made an offer. He won't negotiate with us. He won't tell us what his issue is. Deebo, that doesn't sound good. And I want to be on your side because I don't trust these organizations. I don't trust their narrative. So give us something. Don't just be like, haha, you don't know. Like, well, great. I know I don't know. I can give my best guess.
I think this is why I'm riding with your theory about the dinner and something happened there in terms of like maybe they gave him a little sneak peek or a reiteration of what his usage is going to be going forward, and then they probably did also throw out a ballpark number, because remember, Lynch does know the estimate of the number, hence why we have it budgeted in terms of what we're going to pay him.
Yeah, and later on in the show, we're going to go through other people's theories, because Deebo, it's not just me and Jose. It's Richie Sherman. It's Matt Mayoko, and they have their theories too. So we're going to talk about what they said. First, we're going to talk about what Richard's Remedy says. Does Deebo realize that he's making Grant rich right now? I mean, I'm not mad that Deebo got all this going, because it was a very dry off season.